Certainly. I'm Rick Foster. I'm the Director of Marketing and Sales at Quintron Systems. Quintron is located in Santa Maria, California, which is on the Central Coast, and we're 41 years in business developing and manufacturing interoperable voice communication systems as well as interoperable security and access control systems. Over the history of Quintron, we have provided physical access control systems to national security agencies, principally the intelligence community, domestically and around the world. So we're very familiar with the federal access control requirements. Once HSPD-12 was launched, it was natural for us to embrace that standard and team up with specific technology partners so that we could offer an advanced solution for physical access control under the HSPD-12 Presidential Directive. Our focus is to be the best HSPD-12 physical access control solution, not doing a one-stop shop for all the IT solutions that are part of an HSPD-12, but focus on the physical access. What we've learned is one of the government's primary concerns with the smart cards they've issued to federal employees and contractors is the threat of a cloned card. If the system is not properly designed and installed, a cloned card can simply get through the door, thereby voiding the value of the HSPD-12 and the PIV card and TWIC card and their capability to leverage the PKI infrastructure and detect and resist cloned cards. That requires a technology called challenge response. And not many reader manufacturers are able to provide the cryptographic capability in the reader to do a challenge response. The challenge response simply means that the certificate and the crypto keys that are on the card are indeed used to detect a modified, expired, or cloned or copied card. There are 2 points in a PAC system where challenge response can be used. One is at the access control reader on the door. We have readers deployed that do exactly that. And the reason that this is a good feature is that that reader can be used on an older legacy access control system, which may not have a lot of processing capability in the control panel. But you can still use that reader to detect a cloned card and operate at a high assurance level. And that's very, very important to combat the threat of a cloned card. The other methodology is to put the challenge response capability in the control panel. There are 2 solutions emerging today that allow that. One that exists that is nearly being deployed, is actually deployed now in several sites. And the newest one is based on the Mercury control panel and the code bench software that is now running in the Mercury control panel. Most people in the industry are aware of Mercury as a manufacturer of OEM control panels. There are 17 access control manufacturers, including Quintron and Linnell and others, that brand the Mercury panel and deploy it. It's the largest deployed access control panel in the world. Mercury has joined forces with Quintron, Farpoint Data, which is a smart card reader manufacturer, and Codebench, which is a PIV check middleware manufacturer, and now has a control panel that allows the PIV check challenge response to occur in the panel within the secure area. That enables a transparent reader to be deployed at the door. Many manufacturers make those, and the challenge response to occur in real time in the panel, and it will detect an expired, modified, or cloned card, thereby denying access. So if your agency is concerned about those threats, and you want to operate at a high assurance level, make sure you validate the availability of challenge response in your PACS solution. We do in fact have a new additional piece of technology that we're rolling out here at ISC West. And it's the ability to provide both physical access control and logical access control using the smart card credential. The exciting news is that enterprises, whether you're federal, state, local, critical infrastructure, or other enterprises, if you're deploying a smart card for your physical access control, or vice versa, if you're already using a smart card for your logical access control functions, we've come up with a very simple method to treat a client workstation in your enterprise as another door, extending your PACS control to logical control. We do that by writing to a sector, an available sector on the smart card, username and password data, so that when you equip a workstation with a smart card reader, Your user can walk in and he no longer has to type in username and password. He no longer has to write it down because he can't remember it because it's one of many, many username and passwords. Instead, he presents his smart card to the USB reader connected to his workstation. And our solution automatically logs that person onto that workstation, thereby giving him access to your network. So it provides a far higher level of security compliance in the enterprise by providing the user with a great deal of convenience while leveraging the capability of the smart card that's not available in legacy card technologies. The system will be extended to other functions. Once you are logged on, you can use your smart card to sign documents, encrypt emails, do many other functions. But what we're offering is a non-IT centric, zero software footprint. No software installation is required on any workstation. It simply uses the reader and the built-in capability of PKI-capable smart cards to allow a much higher level of logical access control than is available today. And that's part of the Quintron goal, is to provide our customers with ways to expand and enhance the use of their PAC system, improving the enterprise security, and most importantly perhaps, reaching a compliance with some of the Sarbanes-Oxley, PCI, HIPAA, other standards that are driving the application of smart cards in the enterprise as well as access control in the enterprise.